We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Wizards. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass. Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Booker. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. Here's Booker. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Booker with it. Pass to Diabate. Back to Booker. Launches it. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. A shake. And it's Houston with another.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, they laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. And they mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Booker. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Booker will bring it up for the Jazz. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Back to Booker. Over Hart. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Hart. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Diabate grabs the board.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Kicks it out to Booker. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Utah again with the bucket.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And here's Collins from outside. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Booker with it. Hart covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wow, hammering it in.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
.59 seconds left to play in the first.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Here's Adebayo. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And there it is for him.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
There's a screen by Collins. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Under with a wide open look. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Poole with no one around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Boy, when Poole has a rhythm on his shot, it's as smooth as anyone in the league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night.
The Jazz. 20.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game.
And here's Adebayo. Fades back. That one falls. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Adebayo with the ball. Now Smith defending. And now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Murray outside. There's the pick. Spins. No good off the spin. Utah leading by 5. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. It's rebounded by Houston.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A different look for Utah. Van Vliet looking around. And that one, good.
How about Fred Van Vliet, the ability to carve up the defense on the dribble drive. Nice.
Booker in stride. Outside for Smart. Wants to get it to Booker and does. The Rockets pull it in. Now Murray. No scoring in this one. Into the lane. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And getting a lane, Murray's so good at just finding the crack in the defense.
Booker outside. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Deep 2 from Murray. Diabate grabs the board.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Murray always working to develop a consistent jump shot. Looking good on that one.
Pass to Watson from downtown. And the Jazz, another 3.
3 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Murray. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And the dunk by Booker.
A little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys.
You see yourself on the screen. You your best move. Let's go. Keep it going. Nice. in for the Jazz.
Rockets trail by 5. Murray surveying the D. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. They load the plate. Booker racing in for the shot. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Here's Branham. Just 5 to shoot. Murray right side. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Utah leading by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Rockets with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Murray, no good. For 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Jazz. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Back to the action in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Hart. Fires the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Rockets. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title at college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Utah leading by 4. Booker with it. 27 points for him. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen by Bender. Ball's knocked loose.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Utah moving it around. Adebayo with the bucket.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Rockets trailed by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
It's a close game here in Houston. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's Hart on the wing. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Hart's got his first points of the game. And it's Utah's ball. And here's Smart. Still without a basket. Pass to Booker. Fades and shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Hart, wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Both teams will make substitutions. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
But Jordan Poole understands angles and English, the ability to twist a ball through the rim if need be.
Here's Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Houston. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Richardson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transitions. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with a third.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Here's Poole. And he drives in. Knocks down the three ball. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Murray up on top. He's got 13. No good off the front iron.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Nice move. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Man, that's a big-time finish right there. Jordan Poole not flustered at all by the contact.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Murray. He's up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Murray, good.
tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And he lays it straight in. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for Houston.
You simply have to love Fred Van Vliet's energy, giving it to you on both ends of the floor, defense and offense.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Timeout. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here's Utah. Now, Poole, 11 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Poole's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Murray outside. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Jazz out in front, leading by just
59.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Utah leading. Pass to Reed. Now Watson. And stolen by Murray. And it's Houston on the break. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Rockets. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Booker. Bender with the rebound. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That puts them in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. The Rockets, another fast break opportunity here. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Here's Booker. Booker hammers it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Houston moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 4 on the shot clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Bender with the rebound. Houston in the lead. And that's an intentional foul. And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Booker with it. Out guarded by Murray. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the left wing. And stolen by Booker. 3-on-3. It's tipped. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Wasted no time on that one.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Booker to take the lead. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Hart.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And so Murray nails both of them. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Oh, the elite competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment to be had. Yes, it's his time.
Over in the corner, Bender. Another miss by Houston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Hart. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And here's Booker. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. With the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Professional scorers understand how to come off that pick. Devin Booker doing work right now.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets with another miss. Utah leading by 3. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Booker inside. Murray with the defensive effort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Murray. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 49 seconds left in the game. Pass to Booker. Reed with it. Shot clock at 6. Yes!
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
3-second difference between shot clock and game time. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the baseline jumper, no good. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, Poole. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Rockets. Here at home in this Western Conference matchup, live here in Houston, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And, of course, Colin Sexton. We'll get to see him for the first time playing for the Grizzlies.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now here's Embiid. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Out to the right wing. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. To the inside. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Embiid. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice looking jumper for Embiid. So fluid for a guy his size.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Outside Williams. Stolen by Bender. All alone. And Bender throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka, and their biggest concern, of course, is figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the three. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Embiid. They lead by 4. Second shot opportunity. And the dunk by Embiid.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson in the corner. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Collins wide open. He fires. The Rockets with another miss. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Suggs. To the wing right side. For 3, Okogie. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Embiid. And he dunks it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive joy.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the score by Memphis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. That one falls.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Rockets trailed by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Embiid. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's rebounded by Embiid. to Okogie for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
3 points.
Okogie's got his second bucket of the night. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 9-point game. Collins with it to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he's good on the 3-ball. Suggs has got 5.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Outside Williams. And Embiid in the corner. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 8.
25.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Rockets trailed by 8. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
On the wing, Thompson. And the rejection by Smith. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of it. Thank you. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Fires top of the key. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Out to Smith. It's stolen by Bagley. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. To the left wing. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Aji's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Smith on the wing. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith inside. Outside for Bagley. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
And the Rockets making a change here.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
From the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Murray's got his first basket of the night.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trailed by 13. They double-team Van Vliet. For 3, Smith. Here's Richards. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Thompson outside. Astonagi. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Thompson right side. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Here's Murray. And that one comes up a bit short.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And Thompson throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? On the wing, Murray. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Richards, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
Chipping in for the Grizzlies.
1:35 left in the first half.
Jonathan Isaac.
Pass to Murray.
Williams. Jalen Suggs.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Branham. Back to Murray. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Memphis leading by 19. Now Williams. On the wing, Isaac. It's stolen. And it's Houston on the break. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray getting out on the break. He is so quick. You are not catching him when he's out there.
Up top, Embiid. Wide open. Count that bucket. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Smith missing. Outside Williams. Pass to Embiid. 3 seconds left. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Grizzlies. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Poked away. Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. Suggs with the steal.
He did a good job of taking care of the ball.
Oh,
Nice finish.
Smart and decisive when gambling defensively. Suggs, excellent at forcing turnovers.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. Lets a floater go. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Missed the ball.
The Rockets really having a tough go here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Embiid. He's got 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Shoots. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 18 points in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. 8 points for him.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And it's good for 2.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off
the charge, doing all he can to bring them back.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game for the Rockets.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Suggs.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Murray. Sweet little floater.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Isaac. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Some changes for Memphis.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from the wing. Bagley with the rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Najee, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Van Vliet with it. Still scoreless. Here's always a high flyer.
Ooh, that was nasty.
That's just filthy.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Murray, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's Murray. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Bagley the screen. Fader on the way. Rebound by Murray. .104 left to play here in the third. Pass to Richards. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith drives in. It's taken away by Smith. For three, Murray bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Van Vliet outside. Got a hand on it. Three-pointer. Here's Bagley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bagley's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
The Rockets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. 8 seconds left in the third. With 2 seconds left. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Memphis. holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
The Grizzlies, 75.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now, Suggs. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Here's Embiid. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Embiid's got 20.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Jackson. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't nail the jumper.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pulls it from 20, and it's Memphis with another.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Count that one. He's got 25.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Again, Embiid missing.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Releases from 15. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Bender throws it down.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Here's Embiid. Memphis moving it around. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's Murray. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Pass to Thompson. Embiid the screen. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
3 points.
20 points from Amen Thompson.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Bender. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Right side, Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. It's tipped. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. And he gets it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Still, Rockets ball.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get... Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him and just let him roll.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the left side wing. Embiid inside. On the wing, Isaac. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Rebounded by Isaac. .130 left in the fourth. And Embiid in the corner. No good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Houston.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jalen Suggs.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Hart with it, picked up by Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Embiid. And again, Memphis no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. They really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Now, here's Suggs. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.